Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So this time around I played Undertale last time and I decided I was looking around Xbox Pass and I ended up finding a new game that actually has been piquing my interest of recently because of different other creators like Game Theory and a few other big creators ended up doing the game again, and I decided to have a go again. So today's video will be about What Remains of Edith Finch. I know nothing of the game itself, apart from the fact that it's a very emotional story. I've watched like bits and pieces from other people, but I wanted to go into this game for myself to see what it was actually about. So let's get into the video. Carousel music for an emotional game, so this can be very interesting. Alright, let's go. Oh wow. Okay, I'm on a boat. Can I move? Okay, I can't move. Flowers. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm supposed to move them. Alright, let us begin then. Wait, how do I do this? Wait, come on.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Oh, okay, we're starting.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Oh, so it's giving, stuff.
My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
I suppose we just start walking. Again, I have no idea what's going to happen in this game.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Oh, look at those. Oh, games like this always give me such just the whole layout just is very nice to see for this game playthrough. Ooh, a letterbox. Oh, I can touch it. Nice.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh, I can zoom in. So, I do like the fact that the mailbox is literally just the house. Alright.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, okay, she pushes it for me. It gives me very much where
In her will, my mother left me a key but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Also, I apologize for the background. I have fans on. It's very hot in the UK today, so... Ooh. The Finches. Is it gonna say something? No. I get the feeling I'm going to have to be quiet for most of this game, especially if there's going to be talking. Alright.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Oh wow. Wait, is it just gone? Oh.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Wow. This gives very Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children vibes.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Wait, 1 second. I want to see if there's something here, maybe. All the music. Anyway, as I was saying, Miss Peregrine's Home for Cursed Children is a very, like, disturbing movie for some people, but to me it was quite,
As a
I
child,
enjoyed it, so.
the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Who wouldn't be of an old abandoned house? Looks like someone was, like, disabled because of the RAM. Well, not much was obvious, but... Oh, is there something down here? Let's go down. It's more missing posters. I'm just having like a little bit of a nose around outside first. Oh, I should have came up the steps. Like, it's so nice. Like, I have to admit, the house is very nice. But, like, obviously it's like, it's an abandoned house and so much has happened in it. It's just like, Oh, lovely swing set. What's this? Pottery mix. Oh, compost. Alright, let's go.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
How do I... Oh, I know I'm supposed to, like... Oh, there we go.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Okay. How do I get in then? That's the question. Must be something down this way when I was coming down, possibly? Maybe? I don't know. Is there maybe something around the... Oh, wait, hang on, is there something around the back? Oh, there's a side door here. Might get me inside, possibly? Oh!
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, I was right!
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh. Okay, I was right about the doggy then. Okay, I didn't know where I was going then. I just assumed there might have been somewhere else to get in. Okay, cleaning products. A lot of cleaning products. Bicycles. Oh, cute. Okay. Right, I can now get in, I guess.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
January 2010. Wow. Okay. Oh, look at all this. We have books. I cannot read what those say though. Cookery books. Mostly cookery, it looks like. I know the books are some kind of clue, but it looks like witches cooking. I love that though. I don't.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
In loving memory of Louis Finch, December 27, 1988, November 21st, 2010. Beloved brother of Edith, son of Dawn, great-grandson of Eden. Memorial service, Finch Family Cemetery, 2141 Fireweed Road. I mean, it's very modern, so it's like, no, there's more.
Like how after Louis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Ah, yes. Ooh, apple pie, lovely. That seems very normal. So.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Oh, yeah. And by the looks of it... Is that a train? Oh, she's got like a necklace on and stuff. Okay, cool. I never even looked down at like at the character herself then. The one who's speaking, right. Which way to go? Go through here, I guess, first? There's a lot of books, though. They all, like, there's so many books. Oh, wow.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Wow. That's us to the garage.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
I did see a name on the wheelchair. What was the name? Eden. That's how the grandma.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, it is. It is. Okay, sorry, my bad. It is Edie. I forgot there was a grandfather on this, but I don't remember his name that was talked about. Looks like more books. Similar ones.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it. Like a smile with too many teeth.
The one thing I can appreciate is the fact how many books they have. I would love to live in a house like this, except all like the death. Alright, let's leave that part out. Is there anything I need?
Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Sank. So I guess just use the books as a like stand for the TV. Oh my god. Right. Does any of the lights? Oh yeah, light switches don't work in this style. Ooh, hello. What's this?
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
I guess we're gonna get down there later, possibly. Ooh, what's this? Barbara. Oh, wait. I wanna use, yes, I wanna do the thing. How do I? Oh, okay, I got it.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Yeah, something happened to Barbara, but it never, like, said what happened to her. Collection of books, train. I know something really bad happened to her, but I can't remember what it was. Wait, did the house get dark all of a sudden, or was it always like that? I know this game's not horror, so I'm fine with that.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
What was this?
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Cool. I'm assuming I'll be able to get in there at some point. Ooh, there's more.
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
I like how some of the stuff in the house is like modern and then some of it's like old-fashioned. So it kind of is like a representation of like each of the members. Of being like the old generation and then the new generation coming into. I know that was just the house creaking. They really had a taste for like food though and cooking.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay, that explains the peepholes then. Okay. I'm assuming I'll be able to get in there. Molly, 1937 to 47, sorry.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Oh dear. I know you can get into these rooms like later. Just in case of. Ooh. I'm gonna save that room for in a minute. I get the feeling that one's gonna kick off something, so I'm gonna go look around. Okay, we've got 3 bedrooms. Oh, okay, there's Sven and Edie. Sven, Holston, Finch, and Edie. 1915 to 1964. And then Edie, 1917 to 2010.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. What's this one? Calvin, 1950 to 1961. Oh, he died so young.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Wait, he spent... Whoa. Did... Hold on. She said spent 7 years with his dead brother? Dear me. Okay.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
1972, 1971. A 1-year-old, possibly? Wait, let me look back in the room. There's nothing really in there, it's just a bathroom. Disappointing. Did I miss something? Wait, hang on, there's more stuff here. A Dreamer's Tale. I do like all the books and everything. Wait, was that Swan Lake, did I say? Oh, no, it's... I'm paying more attention to the books than what's going on. Oh, okay. Ooh, hello. What's this?
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
My friend Bigfoot, Barbara Finch. I'm paying way more attention to the amount of books they have than anything else. Ooh, lovely. Vintage alcohol. Ah, Barbara's room.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
1944 to 1960. Cool, so she lived till maybe her 20s? Maybe nearly to her 20s? I don't know. It seems like all the kids all die very young, though, which is very sad, to be fair. Okay, there's a bit up here to the attic.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
That's disappointing. That is very disappointing. I think the next room is this
I
one.
spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Because the house was bad. From what I was...
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Wow. 20,000 Legends Under the Sea. Oh.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
The Runaway Reef.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, it doesn't lead like into anything else. It's just this. Okay. Oh.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Oh, the cat and everything.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
And I'm pretty sure this is...
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
This is, oh, what's her name? Yeah, Molly, there we go. Wow, there's so much going on here. She came through the wardrobe quite literally. Okay, we're not gonna leave just yet. There's ants, there's an ant hill, all because of cows. Huh, lovely view. December 1947. There's a little picture of a fox. Very dirty. We've got crayons. She was very much
I got
like
the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Oh, hello, what's this? Molly Fit. No, I want to read it. Thank you.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Okay, so we're back in 1947. Let me just... So yeah, we're now playing as the little girl. I kind of have a feeling this is where I was going anyway. And it looks like it's this. Yeah, it's December, so it's snowing. Oh, I can't see. Ew, I cannot see. What's this? Oh, it's a bathroom. It's new.
I ate a lot of things that night.
No, bad idea, Kat. That was a bad idea.
I kept eating and eating.
Poor kid. I feel like I'm gonna miss something, though. Let me just...
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
What's that?
My Halloween candy was all gone.
The Princess Castle's quite cute. Call of the Wind. Quite a number of stories. Monsters of the Deep. Iron Bird.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh, so pretty.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Bruh. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing as the cat, but it's quite interesting.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Where would I go then? I don't know where to go. Oh, cool. Okay. Let me just... I have no idea what controls I'm using for this, but it's quite interesting. Hey! Like a little Christmas tree. Okay. And to also look past all the bedrooms as well, so... Oh wait, so...
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
How do I... Oh. Oh, wait, I don't know what I did there, but apparently the game just had a weird moment. Where's the bird?
I jumped and I almost got her.
What the hell? It's like a memorial house then. How do I just jump down?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh, I cannot jump as this cat. Come on. There we go. How am I?
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Oh, it's on there, Okay. How do I... Oh, it does it for me. That's how I got to do last time. Oh.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
I'm so sorry I've become so quiet. This is just like, I'm very embarrassed in
mama
the
rabbit.
story. No, not the mama rabbit. I'm so sorry about this. Oh, it's there. Hang on. Let me get it. Let me try. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I promise. Go. Got it. Got it. Yeah. There you go. Got it.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Whee!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Oh, I hate sharks. They are the worst thing ever. This is like my worst nightmare to one. I don't like sharks at all, and being one is making me very nervous. Can I get the fish and get this one, please?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh, it's a seal! Can I eat?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Oh my god. I don't like this. Can we not be a shark? Can we be like something else? Oh, there's another thing. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get. Oh my! I cannot control this thing. Get it. Get it. Get it. Did I get it? Nope. Did I get it? No, I did not get it. Okay, let me just. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm really sorry. Come here.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Is this like a squid? How do I move? How do I move? Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. I think I'm a squid. I generally think I'm a squid. Oh, this is terrifying.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is like genuinely terrifying. Like, kid, you've got an impressive imagination, but this is absolutely terrifying.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Okay. I can't control this squid thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but I'm assuming so. This is genuinely scary. It's like she's some kind of kraken or just like octopus or something. And it's terrifying.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Belly was rusty, his belly was rusty, his belly was rusty, razor.
Oh, I'm like... I think I got stuck. My bad, got stuck. I can't control what I'm doing currently, sorry. Okay. I keep getting stuck. Give me a second. No, we're not going down there. We're going this way. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just guessing where I'm going. Oh, am I going to New Zealand?
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh dear. Honestly,
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
ooh, I don't like this. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, it's just a case of literally of just navigating my way around this. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay.
I got closer and closer.
We're back in Molly's room.
All my stomach started growling.
Is that it?
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Well. I was completely silent for all that because I was just like invested in this book. Ho.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Honestly, she was 10 years old when she died as well. That is like... Oh, let me just close that up. Okay, right. So, wait.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
The thing is, though,
Being
like...
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
To be fair, like, it's sad that, like, the mother starved her kid, like, not, like, having dinner, and it's just like, wow. Okay, so, I can't really explore much more now, so it's gonna be the case I have to go for the window. And there's no lock on the door this time. Whew, okay. So we just walk across here?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories.
Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
I
Though,
don't blame
when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
I spent a lot of time in
cat.
Great Grandma Edie's room.
Oh, we explored early. Okay, cool. A lot of bird cages. Wait, hang on. Raw, blurpy, and purpley. A lot of books on Big Book of Homeschooling, Curse, and Wise Women. Monsters of the Deep, Call of the Wind, Fairy Tales of Charles. Okay, there's a lot of books I'm seeing here that might be a representation for the
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Okay, so we had to explore this room early.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Oh, it's the bathroom. Sweet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Extremely fluffy. Ooh.
It was a pretty big trace.
I quite like it. What's this? Okay, wait, just open that up.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Hey, presto, I guess. Wait. Wait, doesn't this lead somewhere? Oh, it does. Wait, can I go back in? First, I feel like there's more secrets, and I don't want to go to the bathroom just yet. I don't want to leave just yet, thank you. Okay, right. Cool bathtub. Okay.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Wow. That photo. Blueprints and everything. Built 1937. Enid Finch. I'm seeing a lot of books again. Barbara concepts, Merle sketches, Molly concepts. I'm seeing more books. I'm having a look. I know it has something to do with the grammar. Like, she was using the kids' deaths as, like, stories. But I'm not sure myself, so.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
She loved the fame. Edie won't go. 72-year-old woman refuses to evacuate because of the Little Forest fire. I think as well, she did like the fame. I think that was another thing that was very much pointed out in, like, the theory, so. That's so much. Edie, Dr. Jane Lake, right?
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time.
Oh, let's see the ones. Sam Photo Award, 69. Conspiracy Now. I'm just reading to see what they've got here.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Crazy old nanny. Sorry.
Her room was like a museum.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Joining a Great Majority, Mysteries of Death and the After by Odin Finch. Memories of the Death and the After. So he wrote these books, okay? Oh, wow. Wait. Why am I stuck on? There we go. Lewis, 1980 to 2010. The book's missing, or whatever was there is missing. Oh, look, they got the handprints and everything. Molly, 1943. Barbara, 1949. Calvin and Sam, 1942. Walter, 1955. Darwin, 1970. Gills, 1971. Oh, I went backwards. What's that one? Ray, 1977. Lewis, 1993. Milton, 1995. And Edith, 2004. So she was obviously the last Finch before everything went downhill.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
That's a cemetery? No wonder that's
His daughter
cursed.
Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, was that it? Oh, I don't know how do I get out of this? Is there like a way to get out? I don't know how to get out of here. Just give me 1 second. Okay, worked it out.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Indeed it does. Okay, right. Saving the game again. So it was, the whole idea was built on a curse. Okay.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
I don't think there's any more secrets really, unless there is, and I'm missing one. Yeah, the books are a bit like different here compared to like in the hallway where it's just all cookery books. I think now I've discovered all the secrets I need to. So got it. Okay.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Calvin Finch. Okay, Calvin Finch. I'm not seeing much. What's dear? News article. Wait, what's that say? Murder probe, clues exhausted. Let's see what this says. Couple turns land into a native haven. Wait, that's another name I'm seeing. That's not much else. Okay. How do I... It must be like crap. Sure. Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't have to. Milton. He must be next then. Okay. Save point. Okay, we're in now this room. Cool. Not sure where to start.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
To command center. Fort Sam. So they're both kind of like military kids in a sense. What's this thing? Oh, the high school certificate. Samuel Finch. So this was his side of the room. As I follow the steps up. I'm paying so much attention to the books in this set.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Ooh.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I remember this. Okay, right, okay, I know what I need to do.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin!
Oh, there's big and inside
maybe
you
if the
go.
wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
I get the feeling the whole him wanting to fly has a bit more meaning to it, but I might not be getting it straight away like most people did.
After the funeral,
So,
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
oh,
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
hence why military side and very spaceship side. Okay. Is there something up here, maybe? Oh, I can't even get down there. That's great. Not bad. I think that's everything. Can I zoom? Oh. It's so sad though. Like, just, I know it's supposed to be, but like, I was not ready for that. Continuing on to the next room. Oh, I can't. Excuse me, I want to move this. Thank you. Oh, okay. Pull open. And lift up. There's so many secrets. It is unreal in this thing. Ooh. Oh, sorry, door.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Yeah.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, hello. What's this? Could you not? We're not like. Oh, there we go. As I was like, we don't want to go further there yet, so we're gonna continue. Ayo. Oh, we're in Barbara's room. Sweet.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Hollywood. Lovely. Alright, so we get to... Oh wait, that's probably just to go back in. We don't want to do that.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
What does it say? I think that's like the thing that she started, maybe. Is there anything I need to look at, maybe? Hollywood workout, Greek tales, ancient Alice Wonderland. Center Star. I quite like the room, actually. Oh, it's an old birthday cake. Gross. Lots of abandoned stuff. Very, like, yeah, very, very, like, very 1950s style. I love it. Oh, we got the magazine.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
October 1961.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
Okay.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll
Duly
be back in
noted.
a sec.
Duly noted.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Ayo. Okay.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Ooh.
She found Rick's
Very
couch
Halloween.
and imagined the worst.
Oh, this is giving so much Halloween vibes and I'm loving it. Ooh.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, this is terrifying, but I'm loving
The
it.
old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept the
As she should. As she should. You go, girl.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Stairs, I guess. The Halloween music is just... If I'm getting that wrong, oh! It's fine. It's fine. Walter.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh my.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Okay, she's in Molly's room. Oh god, I don't know what to do.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Canast him.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Alright. And he's gonna be gone like a freaky Halloween movie or Friday the 13th. Take your pick on those horror movies. Yep, he's gone.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
This is the only part that's scary, I think.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Oh.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
That is not a clever pun. I'm laughing how ridiculous it is. Oh! On the back, really? The ear? Oh. Oh.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
How is her dying a happy ending? Barely happy. Okay, right. Where now is the question, because it doesn't look like there's any kind of... Well, it doesn't look like there's any way actually out, so I'm assuming... Door maybe? No, sealed. I think it must be here then.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Okay, I'm back out here. Not sure where to now. I'm assuming the music box then? Maybe? I'm kind of guessing here because I generally don't know where this story's gonna go. So, it's gonna be interesting. So, we want the music box key. Okay. Come on, spin that way. Aha! There we go. Okay, new save point. Let's go down. Ooh, basement's lovely. We love basements. I absolutely hate them. At least this one's less creepy. And probably smells, but that's besides the point. Pool table, lovely.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, rusty stuff. Is there something I need to find in here, possibly? There's nothing ready to click on, so I'm assuming not. Just keep walking around then.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Can we find those packages?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Probably not.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Ooh. Oh, I can barely see the screen. Oh, it's lighting up for me. Thank you. Oh, this is...
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Guess we found out where he was.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
This is Walter's bunker, I think. Yep, this is his bunker. I know for a fact I remember this being said about. Ooh, a note.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week.
November 1968.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough...
January 1976.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
I'm gonna try so many things.
Almost friendly.
What's that soup he's drinking? Tomato soup? I bet it's tomato soup. Oh, it could be mushroom.
And then one day, everything just
March
stopped.
2005.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
It's silly. He was like when he was young, and then we just see how he's like wrinkled up.
It's been a week now.
Excuse me.
The longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Sorry, ignore me. I started coughing when... Like... Oh, wait, can I not move around? Seriously? What? Oh! Yo. Oh, okay, this is another bed. At least he got some stuff to keep him busy in a bunker for like 30 years.
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
Sweetie crisps.
And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I'm gonna say this right now, I'm not saying
going
much
to appreciate
the
all of
talking.
it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Poor Walter. He died when he was like 50-ish. Nice.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Come on. No.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Alright, we're in.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Indeed.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Train tracks. Save point again? Okay,
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
wow.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Oh, this story is so intense. I have no words for it currently,
But
so...
I thought you should know about your family.
I'm probably gonna find out what she means by that later.
And the history you're a part of.
Does she have a kid? She don't... I don't know.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
And we're kind of back at the beginning, more or less. Not sure where to go.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Ooh, okay, we're seeing the cemetery now. I got so excited about that.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Oh, yeah.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Ooh. Oh no, my key broke. Oh, okay, it's fine. I got stuck for a second, so I went into a tree. Lucy, Daisy, Charlie, Tucker, Coco, Zoe. Okay, so it's animals. Okay, those are the animal ones. Oh, these are the...
Sven built the
There you go.
house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Barbara, Walter, Edie, Sven, Calvin, and Molly. So we got Molly with the cat, we got Calvin with the spaceship, Sven with the sword, Edie with the storybook, Walter with the rock, I think that's a rock, and Barbara with the star. Ooh, look at my ship. Lovely.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Yeah, because she loved her husband, so that memory would probably never go away.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh!
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
I go. Oh, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go, because that's basically up, so I might just go back.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Oh, didn't you see this? Did I just completely miss the graves here?
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Gray, Sam, and Gus. I must have missed those graves. Actually, was walking past. My bad. Oh wait,
She
no.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Oh, it's like, okay, no, I'm stupid. My bad. Milton Finch.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
This is generally quite sad, to be fair. So much loss for every
There's so
single
many
family.
things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Guess I'm going up the treehouse. Another safe point.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I was right! That did not break, so luckily. Okay, right. Not sure where to go. I'm assuming up here. The 3rd floor.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
What about the secret keeping? That being one of them, yeah. Come on, open up.
They were both pretty intense.
And yeah, that's one word for it.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Oh, poor dear. Okay, very much hunting medals. Kind of looks like World War II kind of situation. Or some kind of war, I don't know. Except for the bear rug. Looks great.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
That better be a fake cat and not stuffed. That's all I gotta say to it. I wish I could see what was in here. I feel like I'm missing something. The door's sealed off. I generally feel like I'm missing something that's supposed to be here. Aha! Oh, he looks like a U.S. Marines. I was right about the... Well, I was right kind of in a sense of some kind of army thing or war or whatever. I was kind of right. How do I... Right, come on, open. There we go.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
I'm not sure I'm supposed to take a picture of, I guess.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I'm not sure what I'm supposed to take pictures of, so... I'm just kind of moving it around, I guess. Oh.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you done yet?
Hey!
That's a keeper.
He's...
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Well, whose fault's that?
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
What, more interesting than you?
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip.
So I was kind of
Your
right.
grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
Okay. So he was an ex-Marine, and he enjoys
We
hunting.
found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
It's not really much I can really take a photo of.
Let's see.
Do I just take another picture of him?
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I feel like I'm missing something of what I should take a picture of.
What was it?
Let me see.
Could have been.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Oh, okay, where's that deer then? I know this one. Not sure what to look for here, so...
I'm over here, Dad.
Where's she?
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Let me get behind you.
Okay.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Don. I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm moving him. Okay, okay, okay. That actually was kind of worrying.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Wow.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Okay, so he was an ex-Marine and a father to Dawn. Okay, I'm with it now. Ooh, what's this? Ah, I didn't see this before. Oh, every time. Hang on. Let me just... There we go. Oh, this makes me incredibly self-conscious about this. Okay.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Oh, it's a baby's room. Excuse me. There you go. Oh, it's a divorce contract. Sam Finch. No, don't put that back. I want to read what that is. Thank you. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Give me a second.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. Reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw.
I just realized what the song is as well. It's the Nutcracker song. Or like the final dance one anyway from the ballerina. Can't think what it was then. Oh, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I think.
It sure made him happy.
It's quite fun actually. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here Oh, I don't know what I'm doing currently. Owie. I really don't know what I'm doing. I feel like this is supposed to do something.
I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Is there something supposed to be happening? Oh. Oh no. Oh no, not the baby, not the baby thing. Oh, I already hate this. I already hate this. I don't like this. Ooh, it's missing, luckily.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
The baby drowned in the bath.
There's so much I don't understand about Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
He died as a 1-year-old. Guys, wow, hee hee.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I'm not sure what this is supposed to do, to be fair. Am I supposed to hit something, maybe? I don't think so, actually. Our father never hit hard. Not very hard. But I can't see what it says there. For my brother that day, that he'd be dead because... Oh, okay, it's what? I see. Oh, I'm supposed to click the words, okay. Let me just... Oh, I'm supposed to be doing this, okay. I am not sure how to do this.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, "We don't need a stepmom," were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Not sure what I'm supposed to do here, but I feel like something's gonna happen. Like somehow it's gonna ruin the wedding. It normally appears, I think. It's the case, probably that case. Am I supposed to hit something? Not sure what I'm supposed to do here, actually. Oh, hello.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Okay, I was not meant to do that, my bad.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, there's more words.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
More words.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder." I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you.
Dad. Wow.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
How ironic. Alright. So Dawn, oh, I got stuck. Okay, so little brother, her mother was called Dawn. Her father's was called, obviously, the other one before. And Gus was obviously her little brother that died. Her mother was probably the only one that actually survived. Race, flag, breakfast, quiet time, duties, dawn. A lot of routines in here. Wait, emergency evacuation plan. Oh. Oh, it's a climate wall. Sweet.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
I don't.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
cute. Not very spacious though.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Time we teach critical thinking. History, math, science, religion. Where helping hands create safe place. So she must have been like a traveler. She wanted
My
to get
mom
away.
moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
Come on. There we go.
Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
Sage, basil, so
And to see
herbs and
kids in the
spices.
house again.
Herbs and spices. Cool.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
So they had like a little like homeschooling thing up here, okay. Let me see. Pretty much the same what you would already expect.
But it didn't last.
Oh. Well.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
1992.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Must be a way to get in, surely. Aha, there is! What? No, no, no. Let me in. Another save point. Let's go in. Okay. Oh, wow.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, wait, it's flip book. Let me. How? Oh, there we go.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Looks like the last one left is Edie, Sven, and... No, CJ and Lewis. That's the only ones we're missing. Okay, another save point. I'm trying to take my time with this. I'm just not sure how to. At least the game is like kind of just guiding me like
Mom
where
spent
to
months
go.
searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
I think that's the one thing I'm actually very happy about.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I can basically just take my time with this, and it just guides me through it, which I really like. Okay, that's just a dead end. Guess I'm going back down the way I came.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
1988.
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room, except Lewis.
Oh, I want to go in his room. It looks cool. Oh. Bless me. It's very, like, neon style vibes. I like it. Now the save point, let's go in. Oh!
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
And judging by this weird thing, drugs. He was a troubled teenage kid that did that stuff. Yeah, smoking and stuff, probably why she was not allowed in. Dawn Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
Yep, substance.
His mind began to...
You'll follow me. Am I supposed to grab something? Not sure what I'm supposed to grab. Is it not that?
Wonder.
Oh. Not sure how I'm supposed to clear this right here. Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
I got it now.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats and toads. Things that have not names.
I'm getting so distracted by the fish.
He knew it was all in his head.
Ah.
But he took it very seriously.
I'm trying to move this fish so I can see what I'm doing.
I had hoped he'd find himself.
I'm having max confidence for this.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss.
Oh, which way do I go? Move fish so I can see what I'm doing with this. Oh, there we
go. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Oh, I can't tell which way I'm going with this. Hang on, there we go.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Well, I keep crashing into walls.
He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
It's not a bad thing to have a really good imagination.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a beautiful prince.
Should have gone princess, but we're going down the gay road. Why
not? The prince was on his own quest for
radiant rainbows.
Radiant rainbows.
Oh, I'm gonna get stuck. Oops. Ah, I keep getting stuck. This is the fish on health thing, so you know. Ah, there we go. Damn it.
He followed the sound of his
let's go with harp.
silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Quite full, quite imagination he has.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
These fish are gonna really start bothering me now, I swear. Right, come on, let's go.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Become a leader, maybe.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Move, fish!
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. We began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I very much feel like I'm supposed to do something here, maybe. Oh, poor guy. I'm supposed to do something, just not sure what. Oh wait, I think I know.
I still thought I could save him. even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Including the wise Calico who had insisted on advising him.
Molly the cat.
His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
There's a running theme here, and I don't like some of it because some of it seems to be like most of them were by like suicide, and I don't like that.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
High school diploma. Yeah, I was kind of right on the misuse of substance in a sense, because obviously the theme room. So exit. All right, final
On the way back
house.
from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
I think this is her room, possibly. Can I like go in? Yep.
I wish we'd stayed.
Or our mom's room.
But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
I don't blame her, considering how much that was death related.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time.
Edie's room.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oh.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Her room's pretty. Oh, her room's tiny though. Is that a mirror? No, it's a feather.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Okay.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches. Edith Finch. Oh, I can't open it. Let me into it. Let me into it. There we go.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Dear. Should I just keep walking?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Dawn Finch. Oh, 10th of October, 2016.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
And she gave the book to her daughter.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Edith Finch, February 1990, January 18th, 2017. And she died in childbirth. Story by John Carr. For Shirley Dallas, 1948 to 2013. Oh. Ian Dallas, creative director. Wow. I have no words for this game. It is beautifully done. And it's, I don't know if it's based on like kind of true events, but because it was in loving memory and obviously the kids' photos and everything, wow. I can understand why loads of people like this game. Yeah, it's definitely a very beautiful game to play. A very emotional one as well. So I'm very glad I got to play it. Oh wow. The end. Wow. Well then. The replay a story option is now available. Select to play from the beginning. Well then. That is the end of Edith Finch. I have to admit, this game is emotional on so many levels, and I'm so happy I got the chance to be able to actually play this. My personal thoughts on this is it's very like, with like some of the topics, I could pick up on what some of them were. Most of them were like either obviously emotional topics that myself I don't want to really say, but I'm again very happy I played this. And I don't know if you guys have any more recommendations on what games, a bit like emotional stories like this, like any other games, let me know and I will most likely play them. But until then I will see you all in the next video. Bye.